Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of 60 Seconds Reatomized. And real quick, before we get into it, I should have done this beforehand, but I started an intro now. Is there a radio in the house 60 seconds? Because I don't know. You gotta get the radio, right? Yeah, apparently it's in the house, so we gotta do a better job of that. Trying to find the radio, but you know, it's a panic. You get 60 seconds. You're trying to grab whatever's close, whatever you can. So let's just get into it. A new game on the apocalypse setting. Doesn't really matter. We're just gonna do Fat Man, and this is just whichever. Yep, that's what we're trying. That's what we're trying to go for. So sorry for my absence recently. I'm glad to see the channel has still didn't drop. Oh God, we started. Oh no, we haven't. Where is the radio? Both of you are in here. Okay, wifey. Child, you give me that soup. I got a deck of cards. It's not a radio. There's the radio. I see it. Wait, where's that? No. Okay. Child. Radio. Water. We're doing real bad in terms of in terms of resources. I'm hoping to make a kitchen run, get some soup, the water. Oof, grab it. Had to get a sneaky last play. We didn't get a lot of water and food, but we did get the radio this time, so there's that. And then I got the gas mask. That's also a big one. It lets us go out earlier. We got the achievement super. Probably for getting so much soup throughout the entire progress. Like over the course of so many games. But we didn't get a lot of resources here. But we did get the radio. We did get the gas mask. Which I think are some really important ones. I think we just happened to start with that in there. Yep. So we don't remember bringing the supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. So we got bullets. So to the guy that left, or girl, I don't know. The comments, they said to not feed them until they're starving. So we're gonna try that out, like to the next level beyond just hungry or thirsty. So dehydrated or starving is when we give them. You maniacs, you blew it up. Damn you all to hell. Yep, that's what's the reference? Planet of the Apes, right? I think that's what it is. So everybody's good. Yeah. We are going to prepare for tomorrow because we have the gas mask. If you go out early without it, then it's not good. Wouldn't it be fantastic if we could get it out and leave, walk on the surface like we used to? Nope. You would die. I mean, it would be ideal to have the ability to survive. Alright. Still, it's better safe than down here than dead up there. Ah, yeah, I called it. Everybody's thirsty already. I felt like that was a little fast. Timmy. Yep. Good luck, Timmy. Let's see. So he took that. Dehydration already. Whoa. Knock knock. This sound always surprises and confuses us. It could mean anything, good or bad, but we're always curious. Should we open the door? I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. It's too early. I think we'll get people sick if we open the door right now. The banging stopped after a while. They left. Good. Everything is shaking. Cans are jumping all over the place. If this had happened after we drunk that delicious wine for supper a few weeks back, it would have seemed perfectly normal. It's either another nuke or a quake. Either way, we need to grab something before everything gets smashed to pieces. Save that radio. Okay, radio is not broken. That is ideal. Earthquake or not, nothing is going to stand out between us and our daily dose of radio static. We were able to grab it before it could fall down and get smashed. Something else might be broken, but we won't know until we clean up this place. They're all good. The problem is simple. If we don't wash ourselves, we'll get sick. Seriously sick. It smells really bad down here and doesn't seem like it'll get any better over the next couple of days. How about we do something to fix it? What does this have to do? I mean, we have it. Let's just see what happens. We don't have a gun. I'd be really disappointed if it just misted everybody. Dirty or not, the smell is the biggest issue here. How do we deal with that? Well, we've got some spare ammo, so why not use the gunpowder to kill the smell? Interesting. So they're hungry and thirsty, but they're not starving or dehydrated. Yes, talk to her. Still not back. How's it going, Timmy? Nothing solves problems better than honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the ladder, but talking seems to do the trick. Dehydration. 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 Hit him up with that water. A group of doctors knocked on our door today, requesting some supplies that would be helpful in refilling their first aid kits. We didn't doubt they were the real deal for a second. They did have lab coats and everything. Shall we help them? We're kind of low on water already. I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. Maybe that's not the right thing to do there. So we just got these 2 bottles left. We didn't think they were real doctors, but just in case they were, we got rid of them quickly. Time to ration supplies. Hungry. Hungry. Starvation. Get some soup. If there's anyone who can rescue us, yeah. This will tell us if the military... Maybe we can get to the military ending. Timmy's back. Got some more water. We got some bug spray. He broke the gas mask. We knew it. The government has not fallen, and they're coming to save us. They didn't give an exact date to their radio transmission. We were sure they won't keep us waiting for long. They said they will be in touch in a couple days and told us to wait further instructions. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland safe and sound. A few water bottles were scattered around in the cashier booth. None of the explosion damaged them. We stumbled upon a half-eaten sandwich in the cashier booth and some bug spray. And the gas mask got broke. So you're hungry. You're hungry. You're just regular hungry. And you're just regular hungry. So that's what we're doing there. Yeah, prepare trip. Oh. Mary Jane, go answer the phone. Day 11. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from nearby town of Hill Valley. I really butchered that the first time I went through it. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Maybe something gone wrong on their side. Hopefully they'll get back to us. Thirsty, hungry, starvation. Mary Jane, it's your turn, and you're gonna take a fire axe with you. Go get him, tiger. Everybody's hungry. Dehydration. Radio. To hear what's going on the outside. Day 13. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news, the fallout outside is mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel to the surface anymore. Okay. Hungry. You're fine. We don't have any of those. One of the cupboards in the shelter was a bit shaky, so we pulled it out to give it a new home. In the process, we discovered a secret door. Where does it lead? No idea. Let's find out. Okay, well, hopefully we can blindly find something. Because we don't have any of the tools to make it easier. Some things are better left untouched and unknown. Oh, we didn't even try? Whatever's behind that door will have to stay there. We also stacked some furniture against it, just to be sure nothing and no one comes through them. Starvation. Just hungry. We try to keep track of dates, but they just don't add up. Luckily, Timmy remembered it's his birthday today. We should give him a present, or oh, I'm so sorry, Timmy. I'm so sorry about your birthday. But yeah, I had a bunch of schoolwork, so I was just couldn't really make the time. Time to grow up, Timmy. This ain't Kansas anymore, and Santa doesn't exist. Starvation. Thirsty, hungry. This is insane. We keep fighting spiders everywhere. They're in our soup. They're in our water. We swear some of them keep coming back, and they are bigger every time we see them. It can't go like this. It's time to wage war on these spiders. Get the bug spray. Spray the spiders. We're out of bug spray now. When it's us or them, there shouldn't be any reservation when it comes to choosing your arsenal. We knew the spiders stood no chance against a well-aimed bug-killing spray, so we used it. When it was over, the few remaining spiders fled. We started cleaning up and claimed an unsuspected prize. A soup can. Dehydration. Breathe calmly. 1, 2, 3. That's better. Don't panic. We need to open the door this instant. We're all gonna die here. Open the door. Okay. We'll probably open the door. I think they're gonna lose it if we don't. And it's past oh god. It was past radiation time. Open the door, and letting contaminated air in was not good. Yeah, I would guess. Now instead of phobias, we need to deal with vomiting. Nothing has made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. 2 tomato soup and 2 water. That's pretty dope. And then every responsible, respectful family needs a first aid kit. We got a first aid kit, and you lost the axe. So here's the thing. Ted, you gotta survive. Hungry, tired, sick, hungry. We got so much supplies now. Yeah. Yeah, Timmy's not doing great. Yeah, talk to him. Why would you not talk to him? Why would you choose the option no on, like, the people that are just like, hey, help me? Even a word to may be enough to brighten someone's mood. Starvation, thirsty starvation, hungry. Happy birthday, Timmy. Your turn. What do we... You're not taking the radio. Have fun. Day 19. My eye is acting weird. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope she'll make it back safe and sound. If we don't cure Mary Jane soon, who knows what will happen. Mary Jane is still tired. Let's give her some time. Why am I reading all that? We know what all that does. It just tells us these status effects that we already know. Dehydration, hungry, and you were just, yeah, so you're just gonna get that. Last night, the whole shelter was woken up by Ted screaming a bloody murder. He was terrified, shouting something about being tentacled radioactive mutants on top of his face. Turns out it was just Mary Jane stepping on his head in the dark. Ted took it very personally and wanted medical care. Ooh. Yo, radio boy, tell me. Mary Jane tried to apologize, but Ted was not having it. He kept laminating about broken noses and cracked skulls stumbling around the shelter and gestured wildly until he tripped over something and fell. Oh, hey, look, it's a soup can. Dehydration? Ooh, Timmy, you're in a bad shape. We received another transmission from the army. They'll be doing a quick sweep of the area and asked all survivors to leave markings at the nearest bus stop to indicate they're around. The markings are made with cards. Guess we won't be able to play poker. Guess what? I have cards. I think we might get a win here, guys. Who's knocking? Yo, you're not looking okay. The cards are in place. All we need to do is wait for the army to pinpoint our location. Shouldn't take long. Time for rationing supplies. So you're fatigued now, on top of being sick and hungry. Sorry, Mary Jane. A young man paid us a visit today. He told us a story of his brave twin sister who went missing while spying in on a nearby bandit camp. He said that while these circumstances are far from perfect, they were in fact meaning to contact us eventually and meet us. He believes his sister was discovered and is currently held captive at the camp. He has a few men, but he could use all the help he could get. Look, you're in the worst condition. If you die, then it's the less problems. So just, Mary Jane, go save some people. Kill it out there. No pun intended. She's alive. Look at her being all alive. The young man was assisted by a group of other survivors, all armed but really friendly. We found the girl, threw her a weapon, and fought off the bandits guarding the exit siblings. We're happy to be reunited, but also very confused. Turns out the bandit leader is actually their father. Crazy small world we live in. Anyway, we're really thankful. Promise to contact you soon. You are hungry. You're having a bad day. Hey. A traveling salesman paid us a visit today. I'm good. I didn't know we still had the cards because we put up the markings. I thought that would have consumed the cards, but it didn't. Yep, that's it for there. Starvation, have a soup. Dehydration, have a water. Timmy, you get nothing. We had the most curious visitors today. One of them was making the sound of galloping horse using a pair of rocks and hitting them against each other. It's a Monty Python joke. While his companion was pretending to ride said horse. They climbed a very important quest to seek some magical cup, the Holy Grail. Only they lost their way in the wasteland. They asked permission to look at a map. Don't have one. Hey, you're back. And you brought a harmonica. We couldn't contain our laughter, and our guests took offense. They ran off shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smelled like forest fruits. How rude. We set off an expedition to the nearby zoo we used to visit on weekends. We're happy to report that it was a productive supply run as well as an educational trip. 2 waters. We have so many waters. Running away from that, we made our escape through the zoo souvenir shop, and we got the harmonica. There's a vehicle down the street. It might be our way out of here, but we're really planning the military exit. Oh, Timmy. Sure. Wait, go back. Okay. Open. Wait, to still have it up there? Okay, just checking. Open in the name of freedom. Came a shout from outside the door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Anyone who introduces himself like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? Why not? When we peeked outside, we were greeted by a group of high school students. They were well equipped and looked like they could take care of themselves. They questioned us about enemy combatants in the area. We couldn't help them, but they were happy to leave one of their spare axes with us in case we needed to defend ourselves. Thank you. Hungry. Starvation. We need to make a choice for today's expedition. Timmy, it is your go again. Or maybe Mary Jane, because she's already sick. She can't get double sick. Go, Mary Jane. Out into the wasteland. Sent Mary Jane. Now you're dehydrated. Just sounds like you're complaining a lot, Dolores. We're a regular family. So we have the occasional argument of 2. So they had a big argument and aren't talking to each other right now. Sounds like it's a radio one. Thirsty starvation. Fatigue, sick, hungry. Hungry, thirsty. A sleazy-looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag. Okay, so this is the do you take the deal. Here's the thing. I got tons of soup. Let's just see what happens. Let's just give him a little soup and find out what's in his bag. I got an achievement called Out of the Bag. I have a cat. Well, this was an amazing trade. Oh, I didn't know you could click on them. Oh. Didn't know you could do all this. Huh. Sharikov, the cat? Yeah, I have a cat. Is that what it is every time? Because the achievement was out of the bag, so I feel like that's the only way you can get it. You are dehydrated. You're fine. You're dehydrated. Apocalypse or not, we can't ignore our kids' educational needs. Too bad I don't have a single thing to help with that. Ooh, I hear a harmonica. Where's my cat? Oh. Do you just move around? If I had stuff up there, would you have pushed it to the ground? We don't need no education. It's the new world and schooling won't make any difference. It's all about who owns the most cans now. Hungry. Starvation. No. Undo. Oh, well, redo this one. Yes. Sometimes a sudden urge to play an instrument takes over us, to create beautiful sounds, to be shared with the world around us to sing. Yeah, go for it. This sounds like radio talk. This sounds like radio talk. What are you? Yuck, a mutant cockroach. What? There's two of them. Get it. Be careful what you wish for. After a few minutes of playing, a small group of mutated cockroaches jumped out of the cracks in our walls and started moving to the rhythm of the song. They ran around in circles and shook their little antenna. It would be adorable if they weren't disgusting. Timmy is very hungry. That's from the other page. Dolores, you need to get your act together. Government message incoming. We were disappointed to hear that it was not an evacuation date in plan, at least not yet. They said they need us to find a high point near the shelter and make some noise so we're easier to locate. Good thing we got this harmonica. I mean, we've gotten everything for the military exit perfectly so far. We climbed up a small hill at the end of our street and performed a stunning rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner on our trusty harmonica. Let's hope this demonstration of patriotism will steer the soldiers our way. So far, the only audience we got were a couple of very surprised mutant cockroaches which ran away as soon as we started playing. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. The twin siblings have paid a visit, asking if we had a map of our town and the shelter. Their group is becoming bigger every day, and they're slowly running out of space in their tent, so now they're traveling through the city looking for a good spot to make camp. I don't have the map, so... sorry? Ooh. Unfortunately, we could not be any help to them today. The siblings understood that our situation, and promised to come back from time to time. Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. It's been too long. We fear something bad's happened to her. One less mouth to feed as much as... oh, you're doing bad. Timmy, get ready. While trying to pet the little devil, we found a piece of paper on his collar with an address scribbled on it. Could it be the previous owner still around, worried, sick? Chances are slim, but maybe we pay them a visit. Yeah, let's do that. And then when we find them, we just... no, we did give the cat back. I was going to say we just keep them. Before we reached the end of the street, we were stopped by two men wearing dark coats and stylish hats. They rushed towards the cat and picked him up, saying they've been looking for him for a while now. Supposedly, Sharikov belongs to an old lady who's rather fond of it and misses the little guy dearly. We shrugged and went back to our shelter. The cat didn't seem to care, so why should we? Good thing we didn't get attached to it the last few days. Thought I was going to get an achievement for returning in a cat. Timmy! Oh, I forgot to give you the fire axe, dude. You got this, Timmy. Should have probably sent Dolores. She's sick. The funky roaches haven't really left. To be fair, they aren't causing that much trouble. They even seemed relatively friendly and curious. So just this morning, we opened our eyes and we saw them standing perfect line in front of us. Are they waiting for something? Fuck it. Let's just... Disco Roach? I got an achievement called Disco Roach. If you can't beat them, join them. We figure the roaches are craving more of our music, so we fulfilled their unspoken request. They started joyfully prancing around again, creating fun shapes on the floor. And then all of a sudden, they all left in one line. We thought the show was over, but they soon came back in a group carrying supplies on their strong, mutated backs. So we have more of those. That's cool. I'm not gonna give you my radio. I'm sorry. Whoa. What are you doing, little buddy? In the end, we decided her offers were not for us. Maybe another time if she ever comes back. To her surprise, we found Sharikov back in our shelter this morning. We're not We're not exactly sure why or how it came back. Is it our good care it appreciates, our kind hearts, optimism, or just a stockpile of soup cans? Only time will tell. You have some fun there. What's that sound? Oh no, something or someone is below us. It's only reasonable to go check it out. How about that manhole in the corner? Use the axe, because I have it. Why not? Axe is fine. We went down with our hearts in our throats, but nothing happened. We found a tiny passage blocked. The noises were gone after a while. Hopefully it stays away. I'll get there. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Sharikov found a tiny wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on our table, topped off with a big, meowing fur ball. What is this thing anyway? No one remembers it being here. The cat might get angry if you take away the wire, so maybe it's best just to leave it, or should we examine that wire? Gotta examine the wire. Timmy's back. And I have a gas mask now. And a survival. And a map. Holy shit, Timmy. We grabbed the cable and followed it to a rusty old truck parked in our neighbor's driveway. Upon opening the door, we were confronted with two men wearing huge headphones who looked extremely surprised to see us. They wiretapped our shelter when we were asleep, and they were listening to everything we said. We gave them hell and marched back to our bunker. We were so afraid for Timmy. He got 2 water, a gas mask, a scout handbook, a map. Someone's following us outside. You're fine. Have some stuff. You're fine. Probably send her out there. The agents who were spying on us now want to explain them. Sure. Let me understand why you were spying on just a random family. There were agents, real live secret agents on a government mission. We saw their identity cards briefly. They weren't listening in on us. It was the cat they were interested in. They made a request, too, wanting us to aid them with some of their top secret missions in the future. If we do that, they promise they will extract us to a government safe house full of supplies and donuts. Hopefully, they will come back soon with more information. So, is Sharikov another way out? Or how do you pronounce your name? Starvation. Have some food. Dolores, it's your turn. I forgot to give you the X again. Or the gas mask. Oh no, dehydration. We finally got a good look at the vehicle down the street. An ice cream truck, no wheels, was reinforced with metal grills. But where were the weapons? That kind of vehicle needs a weapon. Let's get out there with some equipment and find something fitting. I used a map. Oh, I got a knock on the door. Looking at the map gave us an idea. We visited a century-old battlefield on the outskirts of town and pushed an antique cannon all the way back up to the vehicle we found. The map somehow got torn up to pieces. You're hurt? Yo, Timmy, what did you do? The sibling... No! Yeah, they're still trying to find a place in town, but now my map broke. That was a very slightly broken map. I think you could have still showed them that map. Look at this map. That's a workable map. So hopefully... a radio. The army started broadcasting again. They're requesting a representation from all survivor groups to meet them at a specified location nearby. Seems they wish to question people before they evacuate us from the area. We're not sure if it's good or bad. Timmy, you're up. Save your dad. Well, Timmy's alive, but we're still here. We managed to make it to the meeting in time. We tried our best to answer the questions the soldier asked. Let's hope they fulfilled their expectations and our ragged appearance didn't make a bad impression. Starvation. These are dire circumstances we found ourselves in. Supplies are running low, and if we don't take care of ourselves, nobody will. We know for a fact that one of our neighbors had a shelter broken with a trapdoor. With a broken trap door, and there might be some supplies inside. Of course, there's a chance the neighborhood kids managed to get in there in time, but we could really use whatever they have. And we're stronger. Should we pay them a visit? I think we're fine. We are low on soup, but I think we're fine. Oh, she's dead. Time to ration supplies. Dehydrated. Dehydrated. Too weak. During the night, we heard some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. We peeked out in the morning. We saw a leather suitcase that has no address. Yeah, I'm gonna open it. I'm just gonna open the suitcase. Screw it. I'm a big boy. We were hoping it would be a bouquet of beautiful flowers or maybe a box of Belgian chocolates, but apparently we can't have it all. So we got a flashlight. That's fine. Starvation. They're both fatigued. Using high-tech setup involving paper cups and yards of string, the agents rang in with our next top secret mission that will surely land us in the VIP bunker very, very soon. They want us to go on one successful expedition and write down what we saw in the journal. Timmy, it's your turn again. Listen to your papa, Timmy. Oh no. Well, we've been wondering what happened to Uncle Brian. He should have been far from here, far from where the bombs fell, but no one knows for sure. It'd be great to find out. He always looked on the bright side of life, so maybe we should too, but it's not easy. Say, didn't we have a photo of him tucked away in the books at home? Yes. Well, Timmy's not back yet. We did. The photo we were looking for was stuck between the pages of the Scout Handbook. What a lucky coincidence. It's a bit blurry, but a wonderful surprise. Stop being so tired, Ted. This is terrible. We can't sleep. Sorry. No sleeping pills here. Oh. Family photo. I'm interested in, like, what actually will show up. Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least a couple hours sleep. Dehydrated. We always steered away from casinos, gambling dens, and the like, so when the man came to our door and told us he used to be a gambler, we were suspicious. He invited us to play a game. He proposed a 2-water bottle bet in a card game of our choice. I got a lot of water. Fuck it. I got less water now. We lost. That recon mission was risky business. We had to visit neighborhoods that were dicey even in the best of times. The area was full of mutated cats and dogs fighting each other in gangs, all of them armed to the teeth. We barely made it out of there alive, but the agents seemed to appreciate our efforts. Let's hope these missions actually are worth it. Here's some food. You're in agony. Guys, it's looking like it's probably about to be the end. See you. Hopefully this radio call is the radio call. Oh shit, we got a bunch of water again. And some soup. Some friendly soul on the radio was talking about a supply pack she lost during the trip to town. We immediately realized she must have driven through our street. That's cool, but it's not the survival aspect we need. What we initially thought was thunder turned out to be heavy knocking on the door. Someone hates that door, or someone is very determined to have someone answer it. I don't know, man. Like, attached a cannon to the ice cream truck. I have an axe, but I don't have the option of, like, wielding the axe. Look. Gotta get a first aid kit somehow, right? Or not. Or not. Yeah, it's a lot. I don't think they could carry that many things, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Because when I had to put shit in here, I couldn't carry that many things, so I don't think they should be able to carry that many things. Was this the same prompt that happened to me last time, too? We were getting so far. In other news, our cat killed a rat. Ooh, they're not going out anytime soon. Don't have that map for the siblings. Timmy's gone. Yep, he just didn't had to try to make that play for a first aid kit. What are you? Oh, you're dehydrated. It's good. It's good news. Didn't even read that prompt because it required me to use something. Yeah, I think we're just gonna expedite this. People keep knocking on my door. Please. Wait, what can you take from me, my dude? Are you returning all the supplies? Or were you just borrowing them? I'm pretty sure. Oh. Who was knocking on my door, though? Fuck off. Day 51. Wow. These fucking bandits keep taking my shit. I thought we were gonna get a win on this one. A little disappointed to find out that that is not the case. We still got a cat. Alright, well thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace out.